Rahim. Uh, Today we will learn how to draw the perpendicular bisectors of sides of triangle. So basically, the side of triangle is a line segment. We will first learn that how to make line segments perpendicular bisector, and then we will apply this perpendicular bisector concept to all sides of the triangle. So simply, whenever we have to draw the perpendicular bisector is basically a line which divides a line segment into two equal parts perpendicularly. If I would like to write here, actually, perpendicular bisector is a line which divides a line segment into equal parts perpendicular. So to explain this, how to draw it practically, we need to learn it that how we will draw it. Now, for drawing perpendicular bisector, the primarily we have to take compass, and on the end point of the line segments, we will take up certain points. Like for example, we will take up the end point A and end point B. These 2 points will be such points where we will place the nib of the compass, and we have to open the compass more than half of the length of the AB. Even we can take up full length of entire line segment AB. And we will take A as center, and we will draw one arc above the line in the middle of the, like if it is center, then in the middle of the center above the line segment, and one arc below the line segment by taking A as center. And then we will uh, put the compass at point B, and we will draw intersecting arc like this one. And this is how we have to complete perpendicular bisector. So by joining these two intersecting arcs like this one, so we will be able to make it a perpendicular bisector. So my point is that we just need to open the compass, and at the intersecting arcs, we will, by joining the intersecting arcs, we will be able to get the perpendicular bisector. Now this perpendicular bisector has divided AB into two equal parts, like for example A to P and P to B. And one more thing, that there will be a 90-degree angle. So this is how we have to draw the perpendicular bisector on a line segment. Now the triangles basically you can see in the diagram is basically consisting of three line segments, A to B, B to C, and C to A. So we have to repeat the same process on either side of triangle ABC to get the point of concurrency of all three perpendicular bisectors. So actually we have to repeat the process for side BC, means we will draw the perpendicular bisector by using a compass, and same process will be repeated, means that we will be drawing intersecting arcs. First we have to draw the intersecting arc, then we will draw the line actually. So for accuracy, I have drawn the line first, and I'm indicating that how we have to draw the perpendicular bisector of uh, side BC. You can mark up, for example, this point as, let's suppose it is A dash opposite to vertex A. So just label this point as A dash. Similarly, we will draw uh, on the same pattern. If students are feeling difficulty in drawing that how to draw for side AC, then simply rotate the copy or the diagram, and then proceed for the other side. Same process will be done, perpendicular bisector of the side AC, and then perpendicular bisector of side AB. For all three sides we have to repeat the same process, and every time we will be using compass. For example, once we will be drawing perpendicular bisector for AC, what we will be doing by taking A and C as centers, we will be drawing arcs on right in the middle of the AC line segment, one in the above direction, one in the below direction, right? And then by taking A as center, we will be drawing like this one. So by joining arcs only, point of intersection of arcs will be getting perpendicular bisectors. It is opposite to vertex B, so we will label it as B dash, this point. And similarly, as I have explained, if we will be drawing for AB, then by taking A and B as centers, by keeping the nib of the compass at point A and B, we will be able to draw the perpendicular bisectors. So in this diagram, I have drawn the line first, and then I am freely drawing the arcs. So actually you people have to draw the arcs first, then joining the point of intersection of the arcs, you will be able to get the perpendicular bisectors. So I have done it because I am drawing it on computer, so that's why, or the laptop, so that's why we want to draw the arcs first, and then you have to join the arc point of intersection of two arcs, you will be able to get the perpendicular bisectors. Now the important point is this, that all these perpendicular bisectors, you can label them. For example, uh, from x to x dash is, let's suppose, the perpendicular bisector of a B to C side, and let's suppose y to y dash is perpendicular bisector for A to C side. And finally, AB is perpendicular bisector, you can label Z to Z dash. So these all three perpendicular bisectors, we have to name them actually. So XX dash, YY dash, and ZZ dash are the perpendicular bisectors of sides of triangles. So once these perpendicular bisectors are drawn, you have to notice that they must meet at one point. So this meeting point should be like this one point, and this is called point of concurrency of perpendicular bisectors, and you can label it as point O, for example. And this point O has a significance in sense that whenever you draw perpendicular bisectors of three sides of triangle, they will always be meeting at one point. So that is called the point of concurrency of perpendicular bisectors, and it has a particular name. So it is named as circumcenter. So for writing circumcenter, I'm just writing here. So circumcenter is the name of, is point of concurrency, is point of concurrency of perpendicular bisectors of sides of triangle. So students should remember the names of perpendicular bisectors. Uh, in particularly, that what is meant by circumcenter. So this is how you have to draw the perpendicular bisector of sides of triangle. Now the triangle can be either type. I have taken the triangle ABC. It is basically an acute angle triangle. The triangle construction is basically not a part of the syllabus of uh, your contents. It is basically freely available resource, means whatever the data will be provided, that construct a triangle first, and then on the triangle students will be asked to draw the perpendicular bisectors and check the point of concurrency of perpendicular bisectors. I hope you will be able to understand, inshallah. Thank you. Once the perpendicular bisectors are formed and their point of concurrency is formed, in the next and the final step, we just have to draw one circle for drawing the circumcircle. So first, just let me tell you that what is meant by circumcircle. So circumcircle is basically a circle So circumcircle is basically a circle passing through three corners of a triangle. So this is called circumcircle. So before drawing the circumcircle, we need to draw three perpendicular bisectors of sides of triangle. Once the perpendicular bisectors are drawn and they are concurrent at one point, we just need to take this point of concurrency as the center of the required circle. So whenever we have to draw the circle, we need two things. One is the center of the circle and the other one is radius of the circle. Now what is required from this diagram, that we have taken or selected center as point of concurrency of perpendicular bisectors. So this is point O, which is highlighted right here. You can see that this point will be taken as a center for the required circle. And for the radius, we will take up either side. Either we will take up from O to B as radius, or we will take up O to A, or we will take up O to C as radius. It is also written right here that for the radius we will take up uh, either O to A distance or O to B or O to C, all they will be equidistant, because the point of concurrency of perpendicular bisector is always equal from all three vertices of the triangle. Now what we will do, that by taking uh, O as center, as mentioned in the diagram, we will draw one circle simply by because I have to draw right here. I will first make the circle. Then I will adjust it. But you people will be drawing with your compasses. So it will be of the shape. All three vertices A, B, C will be drawn like this one. So this circle, you will be able to see that all this circle is passing from three corners of triangle. So this is called circum circle. Its center, that is O point, this is called circumcenter, and its radius, which will be either from O to A, O to B, or O to C, this will be called circumradius. So I hope that you will be able to understand that how to draw. Complete construction steps are within mentioned in the notes.